What up, y'all? This is Jacob with JDQ Transportation. We're gonna be talking about some bullshit that we've been dealing with. So let's go. So this story right here is gonna be one of the reasons that Prime is one of the best companies, if not the best company, to drive for. So we get dispatched a load after, well, it's a pre-plan. We're almost to Shannon, Mississippi, dropping off a load. Get a pre-plan picking up in Carthage. It's a hard appointment time of 21:19, but it's supposedly a live load. Not a live load, preload. So we get there at about 17:30. The people at the guard shack were the nicest people I have seen at this facility. So we get checked in. They tell us where to go, so we go to the back. I go to the shipping office to check in. And the lady over there at the shipping office says, "Your load's not ready yet, just go park and wait." She doesn't tell me where to park. We've never been to this facility. I said, "Okay, do y'all have a restroom that we can use while we wait?" She said, "No," and she slammed the window in my face. Okay, it's not the way I want to start my day, but here we go. So I just go to the truck. I'm already pissed off at this point. And tell Brad what happened, because he was the one who drove us in there. And he said, "Well, you need to send an email, because I'm horrible about this. I never watch the safety meetings because I just don't have time, and then most of the time I'm sleeping by the time the safety meeting starts, and I just forget to go watch the replay." So he tells me, he said, if this certain customer refuses to let us use their facilities, we have to send an email to Steve Wudke. So it's okay. And by this time, it's probably 9-10 o'clock at night. So I send him an email, tell him who I am, what truck number I'm on, what facility we're at, the customer code, what happened. The big old storybook email just explaining what happened. I was expecting to get an email maybe the next morning. No. Within 5 minutes, I get a response apologizing, saying it shouldn't have happened. Now, I'm not sure if this man was just making a dad joke because of the facility we're at. But he said, "We're working at rattling some cages." I kind of chuckled at that. I said, "That's kind of funny, but I appreciate it very much." So the next morning, we're still waiting on this load. Come 8 o'clock the next morning, we're still waiting. But around 6:30, I get an email from one of the head honchos of this certain company. Not the facility we're at. The entire company. I get an email from one of their head honchos apologizing for what happened, thanking me for bringing it up, saying that they're going to look into it, they're going to get this shit taken care of. So at this point, my dispatcher's in office. So I send him a message and say, "Do not ever send me back here. I am done with this facility, and I'm sure you've already been filled in, but this is a brief description of what happened."
Still not allowed to use the bathroom.
Yeah, so we're having to water the parking lot. Water it. So he says, "All right, not a problem. We're going to take you off of this load. We're going to find you something else." All right, so we go down to Canton, Mississippi, to this Love's to go get some showers. Well, we're almost there, and dispatcher sends us a message asking us to drop the empty trailer at that facility. I tell him, I said, "Well, we're already almost to this Love's. We'll just turn around and go get it because we need some showers." So he said, "All right, not a problem." We're pulling up to this Love's to get showers. The supervisor at this certain facility calls me and asks me what happened. So I told him. And every time I explain what happened, I've always mentioned the people at the guard check, because these people deserve a raise. They had the best attitude I have seen at this facility. And they deserve to be recognized for it. And the supervisor asked me, said, okay, well, did you get a name of the lady who did that to you? I said, no, I didn't, unfortunately, because I was too pissed off, because I would have probably said some shit I shouldn't have. He said, all right, can you describe her? I said, yeah, she's a little on the heavy-set side. She wears glasses, and she's got a big old poofy hairdo. He says, I know exactly who you're talking about. We're going to get this shit taken care of. All right, I appreciate you very much. So, I go get a shower. And I'm gonna get some food. And I'm waiting in line at this Arby's, and my dispatcher calls me. That's okay, he's probably just calling to let us know about a pre-plan, which that wasn't the case. But we'd already been dispatched on another load. I figured he was calling to check on that or whatever. But he says, hey Jacob, it's dispatcher. Would you mind if I put you on with so-and-so? He's the planner for that region of the country. I kind of thought to myself, I said, this is fucking insane how many people this is reaching within the company. I said, yeah, that's not a problem. So he puts me on with him on a conference call. We talk about what happened, and they apologize for what happened, saying it shouldn't have happened, especially the prime drivers, because we are their biggest carrier and they're one of our biggest customers. And it was an entire shit show, but within a matter of less than 24 hours, it's reached pretty much every head honcho within Prime and within the other company over something that was as little as not letting us use the restrooms, but it was how this lady handled it and how she said it and what she did is what really pissed me off and made me send that email. But that just goes to show you how well Prime takes care of their drivers. It's just insane. And that's why I love this company, and I'm probably never going to leave. So that's what we've been dealing with the past couple days. It was a shit show, and I don't ever want to deal with that shit again. And I'm still not going to go back to that facility. I don't know about Brad, but I'm definitely not. But that's all I got for y'all today. Y'all have a good one. Drive safe. Peace.